Bro, I don't know who gave the Jasontheween community detective licenses, but y'all need to hand them back. Because apparently, one random dashcam photo was enough to reopen the whole relationship investigation. Like twin, this wasn't no stream clip, no leaked DM, no IG story. Nobody's homie accidentally snitching. A random call camera basically woke up and said, "Alright chat, my turn now." Now everybody asking the same question. Are Jason and Sakura secretly back together? Now, if you've somehow dodged this whole Jason and Sakura saga, first off, I respect it, because staying offline in 2026 gotta be a full-time job for you. Jason and Sakura been one of those streamer pairings the community was so invested in. And I don't mean all they cute. Nah, I'm talking people tracking their character development, plot twists, season finales, spin-offs. Bro, the internet don't want streamer relationships, they binge them. Eventually, things cool off. The two seemingly went their separate ways, and everybody thought, alright, that's probably the end of that chapter. Then, one random dashcam photo showed up and basically said, let's run it back real quick. Bro, nah, because why this look like the opening scene of a true crime documentary? July 24, 2026, one ordinary dashcam and one unexpected discovery. Like whoever owns this car had no idea they just became TMZ. Imagine waking up, checking dashcam footage, and finding out you just got a clip. Matter of fact, whoever owned that car probably checked the footage later like, hold on, ain't that Jason? Whole time, they accidentally started one of the biggest internet discussions of the week. But let's keep it a buck. A picture's still just a picture. We don't know what happened before. We don't know what happened after. We don't know what they talked about. All people saw was Jason and Sakura holding hands. And the internet immediately started connecting dots like they was trying to solve a case or something. Because, here's the thing. If this was literally anybody else, I promise you, this picture would've got 67 likes. And somebody's aunt commenting, "Oh, y'all look cute." But this ain't nobody else. It's Jason and Sakura. These two already got history. So when people saw this, they wasn't just two people taking a walk. They was saying, wait, we might be so bad. And I'ma keep it a buck, twin. The internet don't know how to let streamer relationships retire. Every interaction turns into, wait, this was foreshadowing. The writer's been cooking. Bro, y'all analyzing a handhold like Marvel fans analyzing a 2-second post-credit scene. One blurry picture and suddenly everybody got a 40-minute theory on it. Then, another picture starts making rounds. And that's when I knew, yeah, we are never beating the allegations. Because now people ain't just looking at one picture. They comparing outfits, checking timestamps, talking about locations, zooming in like they enhancing security footage. Matter of fact, I wouldn't even be surprised if somebody already made a Google Slides presentation. Page 1, Exhibit A. But jokes aside, this still don't come from nothing. Could they be back together? Maybe. Could they also just be hanging out? Also maybe. That's why this story blew up. Everybody looking at the same pictures and somehow walking away with completely different combinations. Now obviously, Twitter, YouTube, Reddit, TikTok, whatever, the whole internet started clocking in. Y'all wasted no time. Bro, the Jason defense attorneys reported for duty immediately. I ain't gonna lie, you are funny. Case dismissed. Nah, internet detectives don't even need evidence no more. They just zoomed in, enhanced, circled one random pixel on the screen, and suddenly they solving crimes. Bro looked at the street sign and said, yeah, some name adding up. Now hold on, this comment actually got me thinking. Streamer relationships nowadays really been possible. Because once the internet gets attached, every interaction becomes content. A dinner, content. A handshake, content. Walking across the streets, breaking news. It low-key feels like the celebrities got paparazzi. Except the paparazzi got Reddit accounts. Bro, I ain't even mad. At least my boy was honest. My theory has absolutely zero evidence. But hear me out. That's literally the internet. Y'all write a disclaimer and then immediately started cooking up a Netflix documentary anyway. Personally, I think the funniest part about this whole situation ain't even the picture itself. It's watching the entire internet turn into detectives over one random dashcam photo. Like bro, somebody out here probably just driving home. Meanwhile, they accidentally changed streamer lore forever. But jokes aside, I also think this is one of those situations where it's real easy to start convincing yourself you know exactly what's going on, when in reality we really don't. Maybe Jason and Sakura are back together, maybe they just cool, maybe it's somewhere in between. Truth is, none of us actually know. That being said, I totally get why everybody's so invested. Jason and Sakura weren't just some random pairing. For a lot of people, they were one of those streamer storylines everybody kinda grew up watching. When they randomly pop out together again, of course people gonna start asking questions. That curiosity makes sense. It's just when curiosity turns into certainty, that's when things get a little shaky. But I ain't gonna lie, if I was a streamer nowadays, I'd probably start checking park cars before walking anywhere. Because apparently, you don't need paparazzi no more. You just need somebody's Honda Civic pointed in the right direction. But let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think this photo actually means Jason and Sakura are reconnecting? Or do you think the internet turned one random photo into a whole relationship investigation for no reason? Either way, this whole situation's been hilarious. If y'all enjoyed the video, show some love. And I'll catch y'all in the next one.